1.4 miles in 1.4 hours, or in 1 hour. 1 hour. That's cruising.
You want to get faster from here.
What? What? What?
Get it. Get the stick, bro. Get it.
Now hit Scott with it. Hit Scott with a stick.
Get it. Good girl. Release.
So Scott and Pearl and I went for a hike yesterday up in the Umatilla National Forest. And we started up Buck Mountain, which is over 2,000 feet elevation gain. And like I said earlier, it took us an hour to go 1.4 miles, which was actually faster than we usually go. So it was a good start to the hike. And you can see it's beautiful as usual. More video of clouds and Scott changing his clothes. So what's this drainage over here? That's the South Fork Umatilla River, just to be clear. We figured it out.
It's no Appalachian Trail, but it'll have to be.
No, this is better than the Appalachian Trail. If we were on the Appalachian Trail, there'd be people all underfoot. Local towns. And I gotta say, after I said that, we actually ran into a bunch of mountain bikers kind of in the middle of the trail. There was a trailhead up top where they'd parked, and it was a club. Drink, Scott. Drink like the wind.
Drink like the wind. Drink like you can't control it.
Scott Fairley and his drinking problem. Suffering.
Whoa.
Poor Scott. Yeah, Scott was having issues with his boots and possible blisters. So we had to stop a number of times for him to adjust those. But it worked out well in the end. Actually, we needed the rest. It was a long day. It's good. Yeah, that's pretty.
Well, that's got to be, because that would be that drainage down there.
Yep. More uphill. What the hell, man? So this was lunch, which is a little less than halfway. And this was actually almost the same hike we took before, but we took another ridge instead of going down Buck Creek. You're a cruel, cruel master.
Road.
A bridge.
Jeez,
So this is Buck Creek right here.
This is?
Yeah.
Huh. So we're at the very headwaters of Buck Creek.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that feels good. Let's let Pearl go and get a little water. Okay. Go get it, Pearl. All right, Pearl, no sticks for you. Mile 12.
Where's the same mile 12? My phone says 12.8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
12 was just a guess.
These views look exactly like the ones we saw this morning, Scott.
They ought to be similar.
So now we're out on a 9-mile ridge on the way back, and this was a tough section to hike. Umatilla, Buck Creek. Scott in his socks. This is a steep drop there.
There's 6 Pearls down there. This is what it looks like hiking the whales.
No,
Not as dry.
not as dry. Oh, you mean with the clouds? Where are we, Scott?
Too far from the car.
This isn't a metaphorical question. This is pretty straightforward. So we're in the middle of 9-mile ridge. Is that where we are?
I think that's
Middle.
probably right.
Middle of 9-mile ridge. Gorgeous.
pretty cool. Huh. Look at that. We're almost at the top of the ridge over there.
Yeah, you can see out through the trees. This looks just like the spot you stopped at.
No, unfortunately not. It's still a couple hours. We're heading to the right side of the ridge, though.
We are.
Maybe.
So we came down that ridge right there. Down into that valley right there and then back up.
Oh, so I thought you were looking at the ridge.
I was looking at the ridge
On
through the
map.
camera, not the map. And we actually came up from down over there. We still got 3 or 4 miles.
Looks cool till the sunshine on it.
It does. It's pretty.
What I was noticing just now is suddenly we're not on the top of stuff anymore.
No. We still got a ways to go. Right, Pearl?
Mr. Negative here. It's not a camera, it's a phone, Dan.
It's a camera, Scott.
You're not making a video right now, by the way. You are looking through the screen of your smartphone. Don't confuse the two.
But I thought that was pretty cool stuff.
What I think is interesting, right, is that people can.
So we're
just
going
kind of
down.
get paid and to kind of come up with this theoretical stuff that maybe has no practical application.
So, yeah, that ended up being a long hike. We were basically out there from 8 in the morning till we got back to the car around 6. So, all in all, we left the house at 7 in the morning, got home at 7 at night. And you can see the stats here. But it was a fun hike. That last stretch down the ridge, down 9 Mile Ridge, was a killer. It was fun. I have never hiked that far before, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it.